Good afternoon. Well, morning. It's still morning for us. Good morning, everyone. My name is Crystal Taylor. I'm with Girl Scouts Carolinas Peaks to Piedmont Council, and I am here as your Troop Experience Manager for this area. So my role here with Girl Scouts is to ensure that our Girl Scout troop experience is the best thing, not only for our girls, but also for our parents and troop leaders. So today for Troop Tuesday, we're going to talk about a very timely tip for all of you out there about how to use myGS, because today is the last day to renew your girls and qualify your troop for a special $5 bonus. So I'm going to give everyone a moment to tune in with us today as I pull up some information. So all of you who are joining in with me now, if you don't mind taking a moment to put in the chat log where you are joining us from and how many girls are in your Girl Scout troop so that we can know what we're working with. So again, my name's Crystal Taylor, Troop Experience Manager with Girl Scouts Carolinas Peaks of Piedmont Council, and I am going to be sharing with you all how to use myGS. So the first thing I want to do is make sure everyone knows where our website is. So this information is very specific to our Girl Scout Council, but if you're joining us from another Girl Scout Council, you should have very similar access to the things here. So again, we're going to go through this. I'm going to share my screen with all of you so that you can see what I am doing today. So give me a moment. Let me switch over for you so you can see our website and know how to get started with this as you're preparing for spring renewal. Go. All right, everyone. So you should now be able to see my screen. Make sure everyone's good over here. So our website, girlscoutsp2p.org. So make sure you go to our website when you are ready to renew your girls. When you go to our website, you're going to click on sign in up here in this top corner for you to begin the process. So once you click sign in, you will have the ability from here to log in using your username and password. Your username is most likely going to be an email address that you already received council communication from. However, if you aren't sure what your username is, you can feel free to email us info@girlscoutsp2p.org and we can check for you what your username is. If you forgot your password, that is a typical thing for me, just go ahead and click on forgot password and reset that. That is a very easy step to walk through. If you, again, have any struggles with username or password, you have the ability to go in and email us info@girlscoutsp2p.org and we can help you with identifying your username or help you with resetting your password. I see Christy has a question. What if your daughter graduated and you want to continue, both of you, your membership? How do you do that? So Christy, that is a great question, as we have girls who want to continue in Girl Scouts afterwards. So Christy, since she is in your household, you do have that ability to purchase an adult membership for her. But ideally, now that she's an adult, she will need to log in and create her own access to this portal here as an adult. So go to our website, girlscoutsp2p.org, and then she will click join Girl Scouts and start her an adult membership from there. So Christy, you should be able to walk through the rest of this process similar to us. I am going to log in as one of my troop leaders so that you can see this access point, because I don't have any girls in a troop to give you the full whereabouts on this, or any daughters in my household to show you that. So give me a quick moment to bring that up. Continue to put any questions you have for us in the question log so that we can help you with that. And now let's look at what it looks like as an adult in Girl Scouts and how to renew membership. So the most important thing I want you to know is, when looking at this screen, let me make it a little bigger for everyone. When looking at your screen, when you log in, the first tab is membership. You'll notice on the membership tab that you have current year and next year. So current year is the current Girl Scout year, as it says here, October 1st, 2019 through September 30th of 2020. So if you are in the current year, this is the year we're looking at. But for today's lesson, I want you to understand about next year. You want to click on next year so that you now have the option to renew your membership for the next year, being October 1st, 2020 through September 30th, 2021. So that's an important key step as you're in myGS when it's time to look at your renewal. So Christy, I know you had that question. This is where you come to renew people in your household for the upcoming year. And you'll see that button there says renew now. That's where you're going to select who in your household, looking at this household, who in your household you want to renew. And you just go down the list for all the participation roles that people have, you have, your daughter has in a troop, and then click on renew now. Once you hit continue, it'll take you to the next step of accepting that you agree to the Girl Scout promise, the Girl Scout law, and then for if you need financial assistance, that's where that screen will appear, and then for you to make your payment. So I'm going to go ahead and mock try this for you so you can see how that screen looks like for you. We got the spinning wheel. So like I said, you're going to agree to the promise and law. Of course, as a member of this organization, that is the foundation part. So hopefully you do agree to all of that. And then you're going to click on continue. So once you click on continue is where I mentioned there's your payment options where you can make that decision that you want to donate $100 to our Girl Scout Council to support all the great things with outdoor experiences. And then here's where you can select if you would like any financial assistance. We do have that ability, and we understand in any time, but especially right now with COVID-19, there may be a financial hardship on your families. So that is an option for you. You can look at our financial assistance policy, and then you make your renewal choice. Here I had a donation, so that's where that total is. But if you choose not to make a donation at this time, do that donation later. You'll have that $25 membership. And from here, you're entering in your billing address information. So it's just that simple for you. So I'm going to go back to this membership tab because maybe you're not ready to renew everyone in your household, or maybe you are not ready to renew all the positions that you hear. You're not sure if you're going to be the cookie manager or the banking specialist. When you're looking at your next year membership, you have options here. So you can say renew now, your adult membership, or you can choose renew later. So you want to make a decision later for yourself or your daughter in your household. So those are your two options. I highly recommend you do not, as a staff person, we recommend you do not click on don't renew. When you click on don't renew, that removes that position, that opportunity from that person to renew that role, their membership completely. And then from there, you can't come back later and make adjustments without contacting the Girl Scout Council. So the two choices we want you to do is either renew now or renew later. Even if you're not sure if someone's coming back, even if you are sure someone may not be coming back, please just click on renew later and leave that information there for a later decision. And that's how that works. So this is how you handle your household being anyone within your Girl Scout troop, your Girl Scout household who is a member of Girl Scouts. So that's yourself, that could be your spouse, that can be your daughter. Those people are all within this household under the membership tab. Now for troop leaders, you have this amazing access point here in myGS where you have the troop tab. So let's go over and look on that. Again, this is an access point for troop leaders. If you're a parent renewing, the only place you need to go is to membership and take care of that. But if you have an amazing troop volunteer who does great things, you have this troop tab where you can take that next step and use your Girl Scout troop funds to renew people's membership from your troop bank account. So you have that ability as a troop leader to go over to the troop tab where, again, I want to remind you, you have current year and you have next year. So make sure you make that designation when you're in myGS to do next year so you can receive these spring renewal benefits. So when you're looking at next year, if you have multiple troops, you can select what troop you're with. And then from there, you're going to have the roster of your girls. So you can see all of your girls and make a decision on them. Again, hopefully you can answer this. 2 choices we want you to consider: either renew now or renew later. So maybe you put out a text, an email to your troop members asking, are they coming back or are they not? So for those girls who said yes, they're coming back, go ahead down your list and click renew now on those. And if you have someone who's not coming back, you're not sure, then you just click renew later on those girls, going through and selecting all of those options so you know which girls you're trying to renew now versus those girls you're trying to renew later. Those are the 2 options we want you to choose when renewing membership from this page. And then as well, you'll go down and you'll see the adults within your troop. So you can choose again, renew now, or maybe you want to renew later. 2 choices, renew now or renew later when going down this list. And do that again for every role that those adults have. So maybe, for instance, David says he's not ready for this. He's not ready to renew his troop leadership, but he is going to go ahead and renew his membership as a troop driver. So then renew now on that. So go through each person making those decisions of renew now or renew later. And just like on the previous tab, the next step for you to do is hit continue. And it's going to take you through that same process that we saw before, where you're then going to make that decision for your troop members that they do agree to the Girl Scout promise and the Girl Scout law. I think it's thinking really long and hard about that. So you as the troop leader are making that decision for them. And then you're going to click on continue from here. And again, going to that same part where you can make a decision on making a gift to Girl Scouts, Carolina's Peaks to Piedmont Council. It gives you information here to do lifetime membership if you would like to do that for any of the adults in your troop. And then it's going to total up what your total cost is for those members you are renewing, and you can put in your billing information. As a tip to our troop members, troop leaders, if you're putting in your troop bank account information, make sure the billing address you're using is the same billing address where your Girl Scout bank statements are received. So make sure that information matches, because the security reasons, if you're using that debit card and that information doesn't match, you will not be able to get that payment process on your Girl Scout troop debit card. So make sure all that information matches up. And then that is how you complete a renewal process for your Girl Scout troop members, being the girls and the adults. One thing that you did not see an option on this page as you're looking at it is you as a troop leader cannot apply for financial aid for people outside of your Girl Scout household. So troop leaders, if you have girls within your household who are needing financial assistance, that can only be done by the parents of that girl or the parent themselves applying for themselves because of the personal information that is shared between that household and the Girl Scout Council. If someone needs financial assistance, that parent needs to do that for themselves, for their daughter themselves. And as a troop leader, you can only do full financial assistance. You can't do any assistance if you're doing the troop renewal process. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, make sure you just email us, info@girlscoutsptp.org, or give us a call, 1-800-672-2148. But that is how you take advantage of our spring renewal process. Again, today, June 30th, today, just in case you're watching this later, is the last day for you to renew your girls and receive a $5 troop bonus check in the fall. So if you are looking for some additional funds for your girl members, you know they're coming back, take advantage of this opportunity by going ahead and re-registering your girls. If you have money left over in your troop account, that's a great way to go ahead and do this, and then have conversations with your parents. If it isn't something the troop is able to make that payment for your Girl Scout members for, then maybe you want to go ahead and pay for it with troop money, and then the parents pay you back as a payment plan to the troop over the next couple of months. They give you the $25 checks later, but don't miss this opportunity for that $5 to the troop as a bonus for every member you renew by today, as well as the girls will receive this cute, cute, cute unicorn patch. So this is the process to do all of this. Let me know if you have questions about that. I do want to show you one other tidbit while we're in myGS. On the troop tab for troop leaders, again, on the troop tab, if you want to update us on troop information, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to click on View, Edit Troop Information. That drop down there is going to show you how to make edits to your troop information, so we as a Girl Scout Council know this update and can share that as we need it, and to have all that information as appropriate for us to know where you're meeting at. So with that, for instance, their current meeting place is here. This is what is showing in the opportunity catalog in our platform, where we can show others who are looking to join Girl Scouts. If your troop has the ability to join, have new members join, here's where that information is shown. So if you are changing what day you meet on, how frequently you meet, what time you meet, what program level you have, or how many girls you desire to have in your troop size, this is where that information gets updated. So you're going to put in your meeting location name. So for instance, if you're meeting at a church, you're meeting at school, at a business, or another organization, you can update that information here with us. From there, you're just going through and updating, selecting what day, bi-weekly, the time, program level, all that you are updating, and your total number of girls. So for instance, let's say you have 10 girls and that's all you want is 10 girls. In here, you can tell us that that's it. You want 10 girls, that's your desired number, and we'll see in our system that you have 10 girls registered. So this is a great way to get your information up to date with our Girl Scout Council. If you want to get more detailed about any of this information, we definitely want you to notify us of that. So for instance, you meet bi-weekly, but bi-weekly is the second and fourth, or first and third, or every other. Just send us an email and we can have that in our notes for you. Or maybe you're looking for 20 girls, you have 6 openings, but you only want first grade daisies. Then we can make that notation within our system to help you get only first grade daisies by just simply notifying us. Give us a call, email us, and we can do all of that for you. So that's how you update your troop information with us, is simply dropping us an email or updating what you can in myGS. That information is there. I see Phyllis has a question. How can I update or renew my girls while I am pending a background check? Phyllis, the way you can do that, if you're needing to get that done, is contacting us directly. I know time is of the matter. So if you reach out to our customer care team, again, by calling us or emailing us, we can have someone in our customer care team to do that for you while you're pending a background check status. Because of our security reasons, if we don't have that updated background check information on file, we do restrict your ability to do things as a volunteer within our organization on this level. So if you're needing to update or renew information while that background check is pending, contact us. Our customer care team will do their part to do that for you while you're pending. Other than that, get that background check information into us so our team, our staff member who reviews background checks can go ahead and get that done for you. But I know time is of the essence today, so please email us today, call us today, the sooner the better, so someone can go ahead and get that taken care of for you, so you can have your girls renewed by today's deadline. I want to thank you all so much for joining in with us today and sharing with us some tidbits for you on how to get your girls renewed, your troop members renewed, especially as we look towards our next level of our spring renewal incentive bonus plan. As we roll over to July 1st tomorrow, next month, don't forget that the plan is for every troop that has 2 adults registered along with that minimum girl requirement, your troop will get bonus proceeds from our fall product program. So take a look at the rewards chart that we have out there. Get your adults registered next. This month, the focus was on girls. Next month is getting those adults, as well as there's a great service unit proceeds, incentives for next month, and girl incentives. So thank you so much for tuning in with us at Girl Scouts Carolinas Peaks of Piedmont Council. If you have any further questions, comments, concerns, feel free to contact us. We'll help walk you through. All of our team is on hand and ready to answer your questions. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Bye.